Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, LegUpAbility. If you like this video, please like and subscribe down below or up there. I haven't know yet. I will put it in. So, was Will Smith right or Will Smith wrong? Did he overreact? Did he protect his wife's honor? Well, let's get into it. My name is David Lysaght and I'm a disability expert with over 10 years experience in the disability sector with a master's from UCD in disability studies. So, comedian making fun of people with disabilities. Is it a new phenomenon or is it old? Unfortunately, it is an old phenomenon. I will make two disclaimers here. Firstly, I'm not condoning violence. I think Will Smith's action to assault Chris Rock was wrong and inappropriate and an overreaction. Secondly, I'm not one of these people who say you can't joke about anything or any minority group. You can. I would say there's a line where you shouldn't cross. Okay? Now, do I believe Chris Rock crossed the line? Yes. Why do I believe that? What? Okay, Chris Rock made a joke about Will Smith's wife who has a condition called alopecia. Is it a disability? It certainly is classified as a disorder. Is it a disability? Well, on a social model level, yes, it does hinder her, or hinder women, because it does affect their confidence and personality, and whether they go out or not, which is all part of the social model and definition of disability. So it is under that, under the social model, I get a disability. So Chris Rock openly mocked a person's disability to get a rise from the audience. Now, my question to you is, if that was a white guy or lady and he made a joke about an African American person, would that be allowed? No, that would not be allowed. If it was a man who made a joke about a woman, it would not be allowed or appreciated. If it was a straight person made a direct joke, inappropriate joke about LGBTQ+, I'm sorry, I'm not quite good at acronyms, it again would not be appreciated and would not be allowed, and everyone would be up in arms that it's not a good thing to do. But with the disability community, it's more acceptable to make jokes, to go across the line, beyond the line of what is an appropriate joke and what is an offensive joke. The Canadian comedian won his case last year when a parent of a child singer called Jeremy Gable took him to court for the comedian mocking the child singer in his stand-up show. He won the case last year, and the Supreme Court said because he only mocked the person, the child with a disability, and did not incite others to mock or harm the child with a disability, it was legal. Before doing this video, I watched some videos, stand-up shows of the comedian called Mike Ward, and in his stand-up act, he has openly made fun of the word retard, saying he loved using the word retard, and it doesn't matter if he makes fun of who are retard because they don't understand anyway. That's a joke, you know? That's what he said. And that is highly offensive to people with intellectual disabilities. And he also went on to say that he hates when people use the term R word instead of the word retard. And in reading this, he said, well, hold on, we can only use that for the N-word. It's acceptable to use the N-word term rather than because that's okay, we're not allowed. And yes, quite rightly, we're not allowed to use that word. But what he did there, he basically furtherly dismissed the past history of people with disabilities, of discrimination, and bias to African American or African Canadians' history of discrimination. He basically said the history of discrimination of people of African descent is more important and relevant than people of disabilities. That's effectively what he said, and that would be. And that's not right, that's demeaning my community, disability community, past history. We do have a history of discrimination. And when you say, oh, you're not allowed to mock one people because of their background, but you're allowed to mock another minority group regardless of their background, that automatically demeans that other minority background. And it demeans the person or the community as a whole. Now, I believe you are allowed to mock an open, friendly joke about all minority groups and everyone, but there's a line that you should not cross for all minority groups, right? Everyone, you know? So, and what that does, that creates a sense of equality. Everyone is open to mockery and joking, friendly banter, as we say in Ireland, but there's a line that you don't cross. And yes, I hope you got something from this video. This is my opinion. Again, I do not condone violence, but I do think Chris Rock intentionally went over the line just to make a joke at a person with disability expense. And I think that is wrong, and I think we should not allow this to happen. And we should tackle this issue by complaining to Chris Rock and saying, no, we do not accept your joke. And other comedians. And if you see a comedian who you think is stepping over the line, call them out on it. And say, no, stop. Or walk out. We need to stop this acceptance of mockery of one minority group while you don't accept it for another minority group. Thanks very much for watching, and please, if you like this video, please like and subscribe down below, and